Redell Olsen, born in 1971, is a British poet, performance artist and academic. Her work incorporated traditional books alongside images, texts for performance, films, and site-specific work. Olsen describes her work as involving avant-garde, modernist and contemporary poetics, feminist theory and writing practice, language writing, ecology and environmental literatures, and performance, life and work. Olsen studied English literature at Cambridge University before subsequently completing an MA in Fine Art. She completed her PhD on Contemporary Poetics and Innovative Women's Writing at Royal Holloway, University of London, in 2002, and went on to teach on the performance writing program at Dartington University alongside Caroline Bergvall. She subsequently moved to a lectureship at Royal Holloway, University of London, where she is now professor in poetry and poetics, teaching undergraduate English students and postgraduate creative writing students. With Robert Gavin Hampson, she founded and ran the MA in Poetic Practice at Royal Holloway from 2003 to 13. Starting in 2014, this was absorbed into the MA Creative Writing course as the Poetic Practice Pathway. The course is now taught by Olsen, Hampson, and Will Montgomery. She was the Judith E. Wilson Fellow at the University of Cambridge from 2013-14. In 2004, she and the book artist Susan Johann Knecht published Here Are My Instructions, GFN Press. The outcome of their collaborative project, Writing Instructions, Reading Walls, which had involved inviting 9 writers to present them with instructions for a work to be cited on the café wall at the Poetry Society, London. Less than foreword to Here Are My Instructions. Greater than these works were exhibited serially over the period January to May 2003. Olsen and Johann Knecht then sent their own instructions to the 9 participants in response to the work produced. Here Are My Instructions includes this second response together with visual material relating to the work produced in response to the first set on instructions. Less than foreword to Here Are My Instructions. Greater than it also included a foreword by the 2 editors and a poem by Olsen. We await your instructions nervously. In 2004, Olsen also published Secure Portable Space, Reality Street. This included 4 sequences: Corrupted by Showgirls, Spill Kit, Ear of Heroes, and the Minnie Mouse poems, her response to Charles Olsen's Maximus. Her 2 most recent volumes have been published in the USA. In 2012, she published Punk Fawn, a bar rock pastel, Oakland, CA, Sub Press, and, in 2014, she published Film Poems, Los Angeles, Les Figs. Film Poems brought together 5 sequences: London Landmarks, A New Book of Copies, Bucolic Picnic, The Lost Pool, and Sprigs and Spots. All 5 were originally written in conjunction with films made or remade by Olsen. As Drew Milne points out in his foreword, an account of the making and performance of The Lost Pool is contained in Robert Hampson's essay, Lost and Found, Women's Poetry and the Academy. Journal of British and Irish Innovative Poetry. 2 September 2011. 81-90. Olsen provided her own engagement with the aesthetics of the film poems inked to Quillette Film. Published in Trench Art. Logistics. Los Angeles. Les Figs. 2013. She also discusses her engagement with film in an interview for The Midnight Mollusk. Her critical work also includes Strategies of Critical Practice, recent writing on experimental and innovative poetry by women. Signs. 33. 2. Winter 2008. 373-87. Between 2006 and 2010, Olsen was the editor of the online journal How To. With Will Montgomery and Kristen Kreider, she runs Polyply, a cross-media and intermedia performance series that incorporated poetry, art, music, and film. Books of poetry, film poems. Les Figs, 2014. Punk Fawn, a Baroque pastel. Subpress, 2012. Secure Portable Space. Reality Street, 2004. Here Are My Instructions, with Susan Johannecht. GFN Press, 2004. Star Furnishing, Toiling Elves, 2004. Attention, Lounge, 2003. Unmarked for Search, Olsen Jingle Dancing, 2001. Book of the Fur, Rem Press, 2000. Book of the Insect, Olsen Jingle Dancing, 1999. Quid Pro Quo, Olsen Jingle Dancing, 1998. Further reading, Marcella Durand, Necessary Space, a review of Secure Portable Space in Jacket. Alan Fisher, Minimouse, in response to cultural malaise, in pause. Redell Olsen, Images After Errors, Errors After Images. Joan Ritalik, Redell Olsen, Postmodern Poetry in Britain, in the Cambridge Companion to 20th Century English Poetry. Ed. Neil Corcoran, 2008. Will Rowe in Conversation with Redell Olsen in Pause. Lucy Shearman in Conversation with Redell Olsen in How To. See also, British Poetry Revival.